Welcome to the consumption section, where you can complete and control the production, water and energy consumption of your locations, in an initiative to reduce your environmental impacts. Let's see now how to log in. If this is the first time you access, and don't know how to do it, watch the access video first. To access your consumptions, click on the sidebar at the top left first. Then on Supply Chain Management, Impacts and finally on Consumptions. Once into the Consumptions area, you will see a series of pending tasks. At the top, you have a list of your consumptions to fill out by location, and at the bottom you have a list of the historical consumptions sent. But, before completing the form, when setting the period for your consumption baseline for the first time, we will ask you to sign a legal document. So, click on the underlined sentence, Download the consent here, to download it. Then, introduce all data required, and finally sign it. Once you sign it, upload the document with a drag and drop, or click on the cloud icon, at the bottom right, to choose it directly from the files in your computer. After that, set the baseline period, a period of 12 months. Click on the Period Starts drop-down menu, select a date, and finally click on the Continue button, to directly access the forms. Let's see now how to check the production section. The forms are organized by location, so, if your factory has more than one location, remember to complete the data for all of them. The consumption forms are divided into 3 sections: Production, Energy, and Water. If your factory doesn't have wet processes, you will not see any water tab on the consumption section. But, let's see them one by one, starting with production. If you have a wet process, introduce the amount, in kilograms, of the process groups, as we do in this example. Then, click on the Add Process button, at the bottom, and on the drop-down menu, to select a process, among the ones displayed there. Also, enter an amount on the production field, at the right, and finally, click on the Save button. Helpful warning messages will appear on your screen if you click on the Save button before completing the required data on any section. Or, if any data is wrong, like in the case of percentages here. But, once you add the missing data, the warning message will disappear. In this case, a process was missing to get the 100% required. If there is any data missing, you will also see a red label under the section and a red round icon on the process. So, double-check your data, especially regarding evidences, before clicking on the Share button. And remember that it's compulsory to add all evidences marked with an asterisk symbol on each section, so, in case you missed any, add them with a drag and drop, or directly clicking on the cloud icon and selecting them from your computer. Apart from wet, you may also see dry and multiple production subsections in production. If you see them there, remember to complete all data related if they apply to your factory, as well as all evidences required in each case. Once you complete all data in a section, the label under the section will change from In Progress Status to Completed Status. Let's see now how to check the Energy section. In this section, like in Production, you must complete all data related to energy and its evidences. Here you have 3 subsections: fuel consumed and energy generated, energy purchased, and distribution. If you have any doubts when completing the data, hover over those icons with an exclamation mark to get more information. And, if an icon with a question mark appears, after some changes in any subsection, hover over it to get more help. Click on the Distribution subsection, within Energy, to complete all data there, since that is a compulsory section. Let's see now how to check the Water section. Remember that you will only see the Water tab if your factory has wet processes. If that's the case, you must complete all data related, as you did for the production and energy sections previously. Use the exclamation icons, hovering over them, in case of doubts while completing the data. Finally, upload those evidences related to your water consumption. Let's see now other interesting features. While your actions are in the requested consumptions area, you will be able to change the baseline period you set for them at first. Click on the consumption period at the top of the platform. Open the drop-down menu. Select a new period for the baseline. And, finally, click on Confirm. To check all your data, click on the My Data button at the bottom. But, remember that you must have clicked on the Saved button first every time you enter some data. There, you will see your data divided into sections. It's also very important that you share your data with Incase when you complete it by clicking on the Share button at the bottom right. Finally, technicians and auditors can send you messages in any state of the timeline. So, click on the Show Comments sentence at the top right to visualize all comments and their dates. Thanks for your attention, and have a nice day.